Hi, this is Kalpana Talpade here again. Today I'll be showing you another Pathya Prabhu dish, but this is a sweet dish and it's called Jhatpat cake. Jhatpat meaning quick, instant. So, like our day-to-day dishes, this dish is also a very quick and easy dish to prepare, and you can make it at the last moment when your guests arrive for tea. And the ingredients are as I'm showing you. I've taken 1 cup curds, 1 cup of sugar. I've just ground the sugar, coarse grounding. 1 cup suji, that is rava. Then I've taken 1 tablespoon ghee. Then some almonds chopped. Then raisins and little zaifar. I'll be grating that. This is cardamom powder and little soda, eating soda, quarter teaspoon. Okay, now I'll be just mixing this curds and sugar, and if you don't have this you can do it with your hand also. It doesn't require this curd. Adding all this. I'll be just adding all the ingredients. Like 1 tablespoon ghee. Soda, baking soda. Then these are the almonds, raisins, this is the cardamom powder, and a little nutmeg. I'll be just grinding this. Just a dash of nutmeg. Now I've lined the container with ghee. I've preheated my oven at 150. Now I'll be just mixing this again and pouring the mixture and baking it for. Now I will place this in the oven, which is preheated 10 minutes prior to this, and I'll be keeping it for 150 degrees for half an hour. You see, now the Jhatpat cake is ready. But to check if it is cooked, you just put this knife in and it should come out clean. There should be no batter in that. And I told you that it takes half an hour. But I just baked it, so at 150 degrees, you have to keep it a little longer, or till you can get this golden color. I hope you enjoyed this Pathya Prabhu dish called Jhatpat cake. Thank you. Hi friends, welcome to Kalpana's kitchen. Today I'll be showing you a mawa cake which I'm baking for my daughter's birthday. Okay, so let's get to the ingredients. I've taken main 5 ingredients: 200 grams maida, that is flour, 200 grams sugar, I've just blended in the mixer, 200 gram mawa, fresh mawa, 250 grams butter, and 5 eggs. Okay, these are the 5 ingredients you have to remember. Then vanilla essence, I'll be taking 1 teaspoon. Then baking powder, I'll be taking 1 teaspoon. And whenever you use mawa or fruits or dry fruits, you take soda bicarb, that is half teaspoon. Okay, so that it helps the egg to rise. I have taken in this container 5 eggs. I have lined this 8 by 8 baking tray, 8 by 8. I have just put in brown paper there. and I've lined it with butter. Now let's start with the eggs. It's really useful to have an electric beater. If you don't have an electric beater, it is okay. You can use a simple beater. Even this is good enough to beat the eggs. Okay. Now we will start with the flour. I'll just remove this. Keep it here. Change this aside. Take the butter. 250 grams butter. Okay. Now this is the regular butter, salted butter. If you are using unsalted butter, then take a pinch of salt to add to the flavor. Okay, so within the butter, now add the sugar. We have a spatula to just take care of the edges here. Fine. It's a very simple cake, and you'll enjoy baking it at home. Now when this is to sieve the flour, I'll take this 200 grams flour in this. In this I will mix this 1 teaspoon baking powder, half a teaspoon soda bicarb, and now I'll be just alternately. I'll add little egg in this, then I'll add this flour in it. Okay, see here. Then little of this egg later in. The last. Now what is left is this mawa. Just add the mawa. Just crumble it with your hand. If it's very hard, then you grate it. 1 teaspoon essence. 1 teaspoon. Hmm? That's it. Okay, there's little egg left here. So I will take just 2 tablespoon milk. Fine. Done. Now I'll just beat this and put it in this tray. Okay. I've beaten this well. As it's a mawa cake, it's going to be a little heavy, right? So take a little longer to beat it. Yeah. Okay, now I've preheated the oven at 200 degrees Celsius, and I will be baking this cake for 40 minutes. And this recipe was given to me by my younger sister Neelam some, I don't know, 20-30 years back, and it really works. This recipe is superb, very easy to make, and I'm sure you're even going to enjoy this. Okay, now I will keep this cake for baking. Okay, the cake is going in for baking at 180. I'll say at 200 degrees Celsius, and for 40 minutes. Fine, 40 minutes. Yeah. Okay, my mawa cake is nearly getting ready. I just baked small cups here so that you can see how the mawa cake will look when it's baked. Aha, you can see this? How nice and soft. Yeah, let me taste it. Yummy. You know this mawa cake that you get outside? They use mawa essence in that, and they don't use mawa in it. So when you prepare a cake like this at home, you get the actual mawa cake to eat. Okay? You must try this cake. You just love it. Now I'll just check if the big mawa cake is ready. Okay friends, my mawa cake is ready. Going to be a lovely cake. I'm sure you're going to try this mawa cake too. Yes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please share this video with your friends. Okay, and if you like the video, please press the button like. Bye friends, see you. Hi friends, today I'm going to show you a yummy recipe, that is peanut cookies. Wow, and they are too without maida. The recipe is so simple, but they're so simple and crunchy, and you're going to enjoy these cookies. Okay, so let's get to the recipe now. I've taken 1 cup of raw peanuts. I'll be roasting them in the microwave, and we'll be putting them through the blender. For 1 cup of peanuts, I've taken 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon oil, preferably peanut oil, baking powder, pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon vanilla essence. Stir this peanuts and again microwave them for another 1 minute. You need to microwave this at least for 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, after keeping them in the microwave for 3 to 4 minutes, I've let it cool down now, and I'll be just removing this cover, okay, the skin. Now I'm adding 1 tablespoon oil, and now I'll blend this to a smooth paste. Okay, the roasted peanuts, I had mixed oil, and this is how it will look when you put them to a blender. Okay friends, I've taken the sugar, powdered sugar, castor sugar you can say. Added this egg. This is the baking powder. A pinch of salt, just a pinch, and this peanut paste. Okay, I've mixed the dough now. There's no maida, so I like these biscuits. They're very healthy. Okay, I'll keep this mix in the fridge for some time so that the dough gets nice and little firm before baking them. Okay, but it's optional. You can bake them right now too. I kept this dough in the fridge for some time to get firm. Good. See, it's easily you can handle it. Okay. Now I'll make small balls and place them on the silicone sheet. Made small ball. Now what I do is with my hand I just press them like that, and then with a fork fine. Okay, the cookies are baking. Okay, I'll let them cool for some time. I bake them for 10 to 12 minutes. If you don't have a silicone sheet, you can always bake it on your baking tray. Okay, grease the tray before baking these biscuits. See? Okay, friends, you've seen how simple these cookies were to prepare, and they are without maida. Can you imagine? Just see. I'll just keep one in front of you. See. Yummy. They're so healthy. Can you stop at one cookie? No. Then do try today's recipe at home, and you're going to love these peanut cookies. Yummy. Yes, friends. And if you like this video, do not forget to press the button like. And yes, share this recipe with your friends and ask them to subscribe to my channel. Okay friends, thank you for watching my video. Bye. See you till next video. Hi friends, welcome to Kalpana's kitchen. Today I'll be showing you a very basic sponge cake. This is dedicated to my daughter, okay? And I'll tell you what all you require for this, and any newcomer or first time you want to bake a cake can follow this recipe, okay? Now what all I've taken, ingredients I'll tell you first. I've taken 100 grams maida, that is all purpose flour, okay? I put in the sieve. Then I've taken one half teaspoon, half teaspoon baking powder. Okay, I mixed it with the flour. Fine so far. Then I've taken 2 eggs. I'll beat the eggs. 100 grams butter. 100 grams sugar. I've powdered it in the mixer. So these are the ingredients, and vanilla essence I'll be taking 1/4 teaspoon vanilla essence. Okay, so butter 100, flour 100 and sugar 100. All three are equal quantity with 2 eggs. This is a very basic and standard recipe and you should be able to follow it. Okay, so 3 ingredients are main: the sugar, the butter and the flour. 100 grams. Then I've taken by baking powder. I've just added to this, and I'll just sieve this. See, if you want you can sieve it twice also, but once is enough I think. That's it. So now my maida and baking powder is ready. Butter I've shown you, I've taken 100 grams. Baking powder is done. Now the egg. Now what all you require? You require an oven first. Okay, that you can't bake otherwise with that. Oven you require. Then you require all these measuring cups and spoons and weighing scale and of course a mixer and one tin to bake. Now nowadays you get a spray to non-stick to spray on this, but I'm still using. I've taken a paper and I've lined it with butter. Okay, so this is ready for the baking. Now what I do is I will just beat this egg first. I hope it's not small. If you don't have this beater with a hand, we can whisk it with your hand, okay? It's not difficult at all. So I have kept this. Now the flour is ready, the egg mix is ready. Now I will beat the butter. The butter was a little hard. You have to take room temperature butter, okay? But today the butter I have just taken it. I'm not putting this spatula on. This is to clean the on the edge, you know. See, it's very easy. Okay. So what is this now? Butter and sugar. Sugar I have powdered it. 100 grams butter, 100 grams sugar. Right. And I'm just beating this together. I will add the vanilla essence. This is 1/4 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon. Quarter teaspoon vanilla essence. Now, actually, you know, alternately you have to take in maida, then a little bit of egg. You have to do this in alternate ways, but there's no strict rule for that. Okay, you have seen I've beaten this mix of flour, egg and sugar, and now I add 1 tablespoon milk. This is approximately, so that egg, whatever left over, you don't waste it. Again I'll mix this. Okay, so we are done with this now. Now, when I was doing all this, it took me just 5 to 10 minutes. I had kept my oven, preheated my oven, and I'll be baking this now for 40 minutes at 200 degrees centigrade. Okay, now I will pour all this in this. See, this is the consistency. Okay. This is a plain sponge cake. Then you can keep adding chocolate and whatever you want. You can later on add. Of course, there are Benjamins for that too. But this is a first cake one should bake if you have not baked before. Okay. Now I will. Oh, 1 minute. This gets a little messy, but then you're going to get a nice cake, homemade baked cake. It's worth the trouble. Okay, now just tap this like this and I preheated oven. Bake this for 40 minutes. I've kept this at 200. And you check it with a toothpick if it's ready. That's it. Now wait till the cake is baked. Okay. Okay. Now I've baked the cake for 40 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. I've taken a toothpick. I have to just insert a toothpick inside. And see, it's clean. Means the cake is baked. Okay. Now with the help of this paper, there, see, and here goes the cake. This is just 100 grams measurement cake, and this is it. There, well baked cake. Okay. This is the cake. That's it. So simple. Now we'll have this with tea. And today is my son-in-law Mukul's birthday. So many happy returns of the day, Mukul. I've baked a simple sponge cake for him, but my daughter has made nice chocolate chipped cake. Baked the cake for him there, far away from me. Bye. See you next. Go try this cake and enjoy. Bye. Hi friends, welcome to Kalpana's Kitchen and a Merry Christmas to you too. Today on the occasion of Christmas, I'll be showing you how to prepare a plum cake. You can call it Christmas cake or whatever. You have to prepare for it much in advance. Like I have soaked these raisins and plums and all that 1 month in advance in rum. Okay. Now the ingredients for this cake. I've taken 120 grams butter, 120 grams sugar. Now for in this 120 grams, actually you have to take 60 grams castor sugar and 60 grams brown sugar. But I don't have brown sugar now, so I've taken just plain sugar. Then 120 grams maida, that is flour, all-purpose flour. So all these three ingredients are 120, 120, 120 grams. Fine. Then I've taken half teaspoon baking powder and half teaspoon cooking soda. Okay, I'll be adding it to this flour. Then I've taken 2 eggs here. Then I've taken vanilla essence. Then I've taken cinnamon powder, that is 10 grams required. And all this plums and cherries, and that is 150 grams. And almonds and cashew nuts 50 grams each. So total this is 150 grams. Okay. I soaked it 1 month in advance in the rum. You can see here 1 month in rum I had soaked. So they are all nice and juicy and they are all drunk. And now here I've taken vanilla. Okay, now and this is the color. This is a cake color we use. You get it in any of these stores where they sell cake items. Okay, so 120 all-purpose flour and baking powder and what's that cooking soda. I'll just sift this. Okay. So they get mixed properly. I can add this cinnamon powder even now because it's all powder, dry items, na? You can take it right now. Okay, done. So this I have kept ready now. Now I will take this butter, 120 grams. I have taken a regular Amul butter, 1 packet and 20 grams on top. So 120, 100 grams you get Amul butter. So I will not use salt because this is salted butter, right? Butter and there's a sugar and there's a sugar. Okay, I will beat this. sugar. Okay, I have beaten this butter and sugar now. Now I will add these eggs one at a time. I have taken 2 eggs. You can see it, na? The second egg. Okay. Now I will add all this flour that I have taken. Okay, I will add one little by little. Okay, done. Now what else? Yeah, I have to take this vanilla essence. I'll take 1 teaspoon vanilla essence because I'm not adding the other almond and all that. 1 teaspoon vanilla essence. Okay. Then this color, I will take half a teaspoon. This color. You will not take half a teaspoon. You can see. You can count. Half a teaspoon color. Come here, come here. Okay, now these raisins and almonds, I will actually have to powder them so that they don't sink down. Okay, so I will just take them now. I'll just little bit of flour I will take, just little bit flour, and I will coat them with flour so that they don't sink in. Okay. I started getting the aroma already. It looks yummy. Every Christmas, my family wakes up with the baking of this Christmas cake. Today I am preparing it 1 day in advance because I have no one to shoot the video for me. See, you can see this batter. Now I have taken this container. I have lined it with brown paper and I have applied some butter to this paper so the cake does not stick. Now I have used this brown paper that you get from the grocery shop. I have cut it properly and so I am recycling the paper even. You can see? I have, okay. Now I will just, I have kept the oven on this for 10 minutes, preheated my oven, and I will be baking this for 25 to 30 minutes, and you can check otherwise, see. Fine. Oh, I have to add this syrup. The rum mixture was there. See? And I have to fill all. It's a little messy. Actually, you need not use this electric beater too, because for this Christmas cake you don't need so much beating to beat. It's a little heavy cake. Okay, but fine. See, I've mixed everything now. I have to just now pour it into this and bake it. Fine. Okay, now I've kept the batter in this cake tin, and now I've preheated my oven at 200 degrees for half an hour. I'll be baking this Christmas plum cake. Okay. Okay, friends, you can see now the cake is ready. I kept it for 45 minutes approximately, and this is the container in which I baked it. So it's come out clean. I have to just pull open this paper. So I won't be cutting it now because I'm keeping it for tomorrow, Christmas. Okay, you can see the cake. Yeah, now I will store it in this steel dabba.